Hi there, welcome to Revitalize Lounge. If you're new here, I'm happy to have you. And if you've been around for a while, I'm happy to have you too. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. This is day 2 of my series, Lunch with Leah. And sorry if you were just tuned in and you got cut off. We had a little technical glitch, so I apologize about that. I'm going to go through my whole thing again. We're doing a do-over, no big deal. So I have my son Keegan, he's 11, is helping me with filming today. So I just want to let you know, if you are commenting or asking questions during my presentation here today, I won't be able to see you during, but I will come back afterwards and reply to any questions or comments that you have for me. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this back around. Hopefully we don't lose you guys again. I'm so sorry. Hold on one sec, and then we will get going. Good? Okay. Okay. Whew. It's been a day. Okay, so hi, I am Leah Borski. I am best-selling author of Eat to Beat Stress, and I am coming to you today from my kitchen, sharing with you just some really simple tips for eating healthy with your kids and making it fun and easy, and including some foods that are great for busting stress too. So every mom has that issue with stress, so we're going to try to alleviate some of that today with just a simple recipe. So today we are making, I'm hearing things out there. Today we are making a chicken fajita salad. So if you were here yesterday, I mentioned that my husband on Sunday had cooked some chicken breast and London broil for fajitas, and we had a bunch left over. So yesterday, my daughter had used some of that leftover meat with some rice that I had cooked in a big batch. So we use that for all kinds of different things. And she made herself just a little fajita rice bowl and put some avocado on top. So that's one way to use the leftovers. Today we're using those same leftover meat to make just a fajita salad. So I have some chopped romaine that we had left over from Sunday. And I always, if your produce is not like super ripe, needs to be eaten today, chop extra so that you have some left over, so that you're not spending so much time in the kitchen every day prepping food. It saves so much time to just prep like 2 days worth of veggies at a time. I don't like to do a week's worth because I feel like they go icky too fast and then we waste a lot of stuff. So I usually do like 2 to 3 days worth at a time, and I plan out what I'm going to make so that everything coincides with each other, which is what I'm showing you this week. I'm showing you that process for me for a week. So you could use romaine, or I like fresh spinach as well, and that's actually one of my stress busting foods that I talk about in my book, Eat to Beat Stress. It's high in B vitamins and iron, which are both excellent for helping your body convert the food that you eat into energy for fuel. So, and it also improves brain function. So I love spinach. I will actually buy a big tub like this, and I'll use it in my smoothies, in salads, in all different kinds of things. And if you get a really big container like that and you can't use it all before it's gonna go icky, what I like to do is put like half of it into a Ziploc freezer bag, and I'll usually chop it up first, put it in a Ziploc freezer bag, throw it in the freezer, and then it saves and I can use it later for in my smoothies. I'll add it to soups, dips, scrambled eggs. There's all kinds of different things that you can use it for. So that's a tip that I wanted to share with you, because I hate having to spend money on fresh veggies and have them go bad before I can use them. So that's something that I wanted to share. Let's see. So we've got, from yesterday, we have our leftover diced peppers. I went ahead and diced another pepper, a red one, because I like to have a lot of color in my salads, and also I'll save half of this for what I'm making tomorrow. So from yesterday, I have leftover orange peppers, and I have leftover tomatoes, and I'm just gonna sprinkle those over both. And then I have 2 types of meat. So I have the chicken I'll put on one. This, my husband just sliced up chicken breast and then cooked it in a skillet on the stovetop with just some packaged fajita seasoning. There's all different kinds of ways to do it, but that was like our easy way for him for Father's Day, so that's what we did. And then this one, I'm going to not put any meat on yet because I'm going to see what my kids want for their salad. If you don't have leftover meat to use, or you don't have time to cook it, or you don't like it, don't eat meat, whatever, another really good protein source to put on this salad is black beans. And so I'll use canned black beans for all kinds of things too. So you could even put some of that with the chicken or beef, or just on its own. So then the next thing, we have some homemade pico de gallo, which is just chopped up tomatoes, cilantro, onions, and lemon juice, which, since we have that, I love to use that on my salad instead of dressing. If I don't have time to put some of that together, then what I will do real quick usually, and if you like a creamy type dressing instead, is I will take some store-bought fresh salsa. I put about half a cup of that with about a quarter cup of plain non-fat Greek yogurt. So you're not adding any fat or nasty ingredients to it. It's just super clean and light and fresh and creamy, and I'll use that as a dressing for mine as well. And then, oh yeah, I wanted to put some red peppers. I'm going to save half of this for tomorrow. So I'll put some red peppers on both of these. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you is avocado. So we only used a half an avocado yesterday, so I stored the other half with the pit in because it saves me from having to deal with the brown. I just saved it in a plastic bag. And so what I do is take the pit out, and then I'll slice off this top part that turned brown, because we don't want to eat that. And then avocado is super healthy source of fats. What? No, you're... Oh yeah, go ahead and bring it in. Thanks, buddy. Okay, he's helping me because I told him that we were going to zoom in on this. Okay, so can you still see my face?
No.
Okay, are we good? Okay, thanks. Thanks for being patient, everybody. This is our first time with me having like a cameraman, so we're playing through this. Thank you so much. Okay, so avocado is a super healthy source of fats. It's awesome for your brain. So anything that helps with your brain helps with memory and focus, and it also helps your digestive system because it keeps you satisfied longer with a relatively small amount of calories. So I learned a tip when I lived in San Diego for how to cut these really easy without making a huge mess. And so I just cut it inside the shell. I'll slice it. This one doesn't want to be cut for some reason, but I know that it's right. And then I'll cross hash that. And then it scoops right out into nice little chunks that are perfect on my salad. And so I'll usually put about a quarter of an avocado on each salad. And then, I'm going to put that one on there. And then, so that's my salad. I will add the fajita meat to this one after. This is the one that has the chicken on it with just the romaine. And so I will be sharing on Friday another one of my favorite tips for storing avocados, because I like to buy them in the big bag of like 6 or 8, whatever it is, from Costco usually. But they all go ripe at the same time, and we can't eat 6 avocados in 2 days. So I have a really good tip for how to deal with that. I will be sharing on Friday with our recipe that we're doing that day. Let me make sure, I'm just going to check and make sure that I talked about everything I had noted down. Okay. Yeah, so that's it for today. I hope that that's helpful. As you can see, it's really easy to just take like 1 or 2 ingredients and create a variety of different things. And like with this here, I can have this all laid out on the table, and everybody in my house can have something a little bit different. They can put it together the way that they want their own. So it helps avoid any like issues with pickies or like I don't like this or whatever. I kind of leave them free to choose which things they want to put on. So they get a nice variety, and they're not feeling like they don't have any control over what they're eating, and that helps a lot with having them try new different things. So the last thing that I want to mention, my 7 days to less stress and more energy workshop starts on Monday. I would love to have you join me. I go over some of the eating for energy, and I'll actually share with you my top 7 list of energy boosting foods, as well as some ways to use them. And during the 7 days, we also go over some self-care strategies, how to get me time as a busy mom, letting go of guilt and procrastination around making yourself a priority. So if you're struggling with any of that kind of stuff, I would love to be able to help you. I'd love to have you in my group. It starts Monday, June 26th. It's $47. You will walk away with a clear and simple plan that is personalized to you, that you can use to create your own self-care regimen. I don't like that word because it feels really like militant, but your own guide for how to easily add those into your life so that you can feel more calm and energy and harmony and relief in your life, because I know you're busy and you deserve it, and you need to take care of you too. Okay, so that's what I have for today. I will see you back here again tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'll be here every day this week at 1. We'll see if Naya is going to join us or not. I don't know. It'll be a surprise, I guess, if she does. Okay, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.